All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Look, if you're an ISO selling payment tech right now, literally everything you know about the market is about to flip upside down. We are talking about a massive, fundamental shift in how Main Street does business. And this is basically your ultimate hype guide to what is quickly becoming the absolute biggest opportunity in retail technology.
I mean, just let this quote from the source material sink in for a second. If you are not selling AI-POS, you are selling yesterday. That is a serious wake-up call. We are way past the point of just making incremental upgrades. Selling a regular, dumb cash register today, it's basically a death sentence for your business. The game has entirely changed. And to get why, we kind of need to look at the bigger picture.
To really understand where we are standing today, think about human history for a second. We had the industrial age, right? Where making physical stuff got super cheap. Then came the information age, making moving data cheap. And now, we're squarely in the AI age. This is the third major wave, and it's where digital production gets so incredibly cheap that a store essentially runs itself. Historically, these are the waves that make early adopters incredibly successful. So let's face facts. An ISO out there pushing a dumb POS isn't threatened by some abstract sci-fi concept of AI. No, they are directly threatened by the ISO down the street who is already pitching an AI POS. If your competitor walks into a bodega with tech that practically runs the place, and you walk in with a glorified calculator, you're going to lose every single time. It's a total paradigm shift. We're essentially taking that broken, outdated cash register, crossing it out, and replacing it with a living, always-on AI brain. We're talking about a system powered by 5 specialized AI agents that bring the immense computing power of massive big box chains right down to the corner store. It's not a cash register anymore, it is a full-blown store manager.
Now, you might be asking, why is this the holy grail for me? Well, first off, it's 75% cheaper for the merchant to use than those legacy systems, so it's a super easy sell. But here is the absolute kicker. As an ISO, you keep 100% of the processing economics, zero revenue sharing. When you win the merchant, you keep all the revenue.
So let's build out your new sales arsenal. The architecture you're actually selling relies on 5 specialized AI agents built on a really solid foundation. These agents completely replace the manual, dangerous, and ridiculously expensive busy work that corner store owners deal with every day. And this tech fundamentally changes the game on 3 distinct fronts. Front number 1, it unlocks a massive, completely untapped trillion-dollar market. Yes, trillion with a T. We are talking about the spend tied up in high-SKU retailers like bodegas and convenience stores that used to be a total nightmare to onboard with modern tech. And why were they so hard to onboard? Because manually typing in thousands of obscure items is the worst. But enter the UPC data agent. AI has basically built the world's best normalized barcode database. So now a merchant just scans a random dusty item and boom, it magically appears in the system. No manual entry. It makes this the absolute easiest system on the market for these stores to adopt. Okay, front number 2 is all about the compliance agents. Running a corner store means selling regulated stuff, which is incredibly risky and expensive. These agents make the operation infinitely safer. They automatically handle age verification for alcohol and tobacco, protecting the store's EBT license, and guaranteeing all the right taxes and fees are collected. This level of de-risking, it's honestly priceless for a store owner. Which brings us to front number 3. And this is huge. This is the very first POS that actively makes the store more money. And it starts with the inventory agent. Look, standard systems leave owners guessing, resulting in empty shelves or dead stock. But this AI literally predicts stockouts before they even happen. It tells the merchant exactly what they should be selling that they aren't, and flags the stuff that's just taking up dead space. Then you've got the pricing agent. Normally, owners are just guessing at prices, which means they're leaving serious money on the table. But this AI compares every single SKU against a massive network of benchmarks. It instantly flags what's overpriced and, more importantly, what's underpriced. It surfaces a hidden 10% or more in margin that the owner didn't even know they were losing. And rounding out this profit engine is the automated promotions agent. It's basically like giving a tiny corner store a built-in marketing team. It services CPG-funded promotions right at checkout, auto-generates brand deals, and makes sure those lucrative trade dollars land exactly where they belong, straight into the merchant's pocket. It's a totally frictionless revenue booster. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Does this actually work in the real world? Well, The data absolutely backs it up. It's not just flashy tech, it's practically handing hardworking owners their time and their margins back on a silver platter. Take this documented case from the source material, 3 times the sales of Coors Light. Why? Simply because the AI caught a specific sales gap on the shelf that the human owner just couldn't see amidst the daily chaos of running the store. The AI flagged it, the owner fixed it, and sales tripled. That is the tangible power of an AI POS. But honestly, as an ISO, you aren't just selling hardware, you're selling freedom. Because of the multilingual scan-to-sell simplicity, employee training time drops by 75%. Automated dual pricing and cash discounts save them millions collectively in card fees, and with the remote management capabilities of this AI brain, these owners can actually step away. They can finally take a vacation. And look, you don't just have to take my word for it. When you're out there pitching this, you are backed by some of the biggest, most respected institutions on the planet. They're all looking at this exact platform and recognizing it as the definitive future of the industry. Just check out this lineup. Harvard Business School literally published a case study on it. NVIDIA selected it for their Inception program for advanced AI tooling. It's built directly on AWS. Oh, and it just beat out legacy POS giants to win the 2025 Retail Tech Solutions Summit. When you walk into a store armed with that kind of backing, your pitch is 100% bulletproof. We are literally standing at the edge of an industry-defining gold rush here. The new rule is simple and completely unforgiving. Embrace AI or get replaced by someone who did. The merchant who adopts this technology wins their block, without question. But for you, the ISO who sells this technology wins the entire market. So I'll leave you with this question. You've got the ultimate sales arsenal sitting right in front of you, ready to unlock a trillion-dollar market, offer priceless compliance protection, and actually make these stores more money. Are you going to arm yourself and take over your territory, or are you going to let the competition leave you in the dust? The choice is yours.